Okay, so last session you all went up to. Last session you all went into the castle. When you went into the castle, you went up towards the graveyard, and we cut it before that. But Ty got their book. They also got to meet their old master slash mentor, Tepish, and you all got to interact with him and found out that his consciousness exists within the Castle of Chaos, and that this is just a vestige of him. You also found out some more details regarding other things of the game, but with that known, you guys are currently in the inner cemetery. Also, going forward, one of our players has decided to take a break, so you will not be seeing some of them for a while, but we hope to keep them in the loop going forward. Now, you all are in the graveyard. The castle's graveyard, not the center graveyard, sorry. Castle graveyard. In this castle graveyard, you see there is a spiral case going up to the right. You guys ended off there last time.
Oh, can we say that Graves caught up with us at this time? Because if we left him outside the castle with Spellbud and Rolf.
The way that I will be having it is Graves, your private missions that you wanted to do, those happen in between things. But you would have already known this information, but you just kind of came along and you've been quiet so far.
Okay. You all see Graves, we can say this. Graves runs up. There's a problem here. Quite a large one.
What is there not a problem, to be honest?
No, this is different. This is different. You know how we've been avoiding the prison, right? Certain reasons, particularly a mechanized version of your old friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are 12 more of them.
What?
Oh.
What? Excuse me.
And honestly, he's just about as good as like the second version, and like they get progressively worse. The 12th version, I didn't get a greatest look at it, but it's
They're like actual rabbits.
No, the 12th one, the 13th, whatever one you want to say. Sorry, there's a helicopter flying overhead.
Where did that come from?
What's a helicopter?
Really fucking low too, apparently.
Sounds like an elemental.
Sorry. The last one, the one, just the worst of all of them.
How so?
How to describe it? Was something else entirely. The looks of it and the feeling that just it in a stasis pod was giving off. It could kill the King of Chaos without breaking a sweat. If any of us fought it, we would be dead before we even made a plan on how to fight.
Well, then let's make a plan on how to fight it.
I mean, if it can easily kill Chaos, there's no way we're gonna be able to fight it. How
we
even take care of it then?
I believe our best bet actually may be to kill the one roaming.
The original?
Yeah, well, in a way, it's kind of like the Mark 1.5.
Ah, I see
There's
your
a
point.
lot of information that you seem to know.
I did a little bit of self-exploration myself recently.
You stealthy.
Missions from the guild. Things that none of you seem to ever want to take up, or none of anybody wants to take up, honestly.
There are missions?
Really. It's grunt work for the military. Nothing serious.
I'm not part of your military. How would I get those missions?
Look at this at anything.
Hey, I mean, you asked for it, bringing it up yourself.
Also,
So.
Ty, welcome!
Hi.
So glad to see you.
Ragnar is so happy to have you.
Yes, I am.
Welcome.
Did y'all hear the enthusiasm in his voice? He hasn't been that enthusiastic about any of us joining ever.
I like it when all of you join,
Okay.
but like, you gotta
You haven't
understand.
been here
I am the
for the
illusion.
party.
Yeah.
Alex, you haven't been here for the parties he's thrown for me every time I show up. Come on now.
Yeah.
And I made up for my absences as of late.
School's been
So-
kicking my ass.
So, Ty, did you see the vampire caster that you have now?
I got a glimpse at it. I haven't fully read through it, but for the most part, yes.
Basic gist, you have two kinds of casting, sacrifice casting and elder casting from the list. You have to have in order to level up, you have to spend a certain amount of HP when using the casting
I did see that. I have to spend 300 HP.
in order to like level it up, so to speak. But long story short, sacrifice casting, a higher cost of HP to cast it, and then you know, it happens instantly and you have like a bit of advantage on whatever it's doing, but you get like a downturn of like a -2 to all con saves to that particular spell or any spell that requires a saving throw. So if you have to do concentration and someone hits you, it's a -2. And then there's the elder casting one where basically you're paying less blood but it takes longer for the spell to come out, but it's better in the long run because after you're done elder casting, the blood casting as a whole is lowered significantly for everything across the board.
The downside to that, though, is that it means it's also going to take longer to level up.
Yes. So you can play fast and loose and have some downsides, or play more carefully and take longer.
All about being fast,
Wait,
baby.
sounds like
He's just gonna.
But you have quite a big spell list to go through.
Yeah, I mean,
Sounds like a gamba, and the other one sounds like a boring. I'm just saying.
I'm really hoping I find one soon.
With that
Exploration.
said, Ty, do you want to do anything while Tepish is still here? Because the book is still in the statue. By the way, Graves, you probably didn't know this, but on your way past, you see there is a standing of a vampire. A large, decadent
That is standing-
vampire. Scroll up in the OOC to see his beautiful face.
Ah, the Tepish.
Tepish is in front of you. Hello. It is so glorious to see you. I may not know your name, for I can only see shadows of people that enter this castle. I see that your face is...
Graves, Letepish, Graves.
This is another dragon.
I am the master of this castle. And this is my gods, woman.
You're what?
My gods, woman.
Well,
like a knight.
do I sense anything?
Oh.
He's pretty neutral. Like, I mean, man's committed atrocities in the past, but like, it's
spent his afterlife with her.
he's
in a way.
neutral. Like, how do I put it? It's a complex feeling. So like, your light sense obviously is going deep, and you can sense, yeah, he's killed a lot. He's also done a lot of good stuff in between that time, and it's just kind of all
He's
mixing
balanced out.
together to this like kind of, you feel your stomach almost drop at seeing him, but at the same time you're not threatened.
So he's balanced his book.
It's like meeting the CEO of Amazon. at a luncheon. A nice
Got it.
individual, very shitty otherwise.
That man is
Alright.
very bold.
I wish I could say the same, but I don't necessarily do well with your kind.
Ah, a
It's not
paladin.
my.
It's been a long time
Yes,
since a paladin has been in my walls without trying to kill me.
There are reasons I'm not now.
Honestly, I'm surprised. Yeah.
I heard your past friend was very trigger happy. I don't wish to put off that same vibe.
My what friend?
She straight, not your old friend, their old friend, a rabbit by the name of Prango.
Not mine. I was ready to cook it.
Mm.
I do remember a certain hare-like figure roaming my castle. Maybe that was him.
There was a mechanized version of him roaming the prison right now, guarding
Yeah.
guarding the lost laboratory.
I see. Very
Yeah.
nice.
We apparently have to go take care of him.
Yes, we should probably take care of him sooner rather than later. Yes, before he grows. He is stronger than he last was.
Dear Aurora, is there anything that you need of me before you move on from this place? It is such good to see you again.
I think we've got everything, and Aurora's gonna look at everybody else with like a. Is there anything else that we possibly need?
Got anything to eat?
Supplies, or
I'm waiting for you.
He just gives
I,
a...
for one, would rather get out of it. I, for one, would rather get out of this graveyard sooner than later.
He walks over to Aurora in his ghostly visage of form. He gives you a hug. Like a long, like just a big, strong hug.
Big, friendly hug. Like, I missed you so much.
You shall be missed. For I could have
Aurora's
used...
back pops like 3 times when he hugs her.
Realign your back, your spine.
He gives a head pat, and then walks back over to his grave and
I wanted to
slinks...
ask him one thing, though.
What's up?
I wanted to ask him, if... I wanted to ask him, so you're the one who created all the elementals that are living in the castle?
Yes, they are my children, in a sense.
Oh, 2 dads. Quite progressive.
Balsam, he didn't create me, I'm an air genasi, not an elemental.
Why do you ask?
Just curious, I know they've mentioned before that someone created them, so...
Well, there is the greater god of storms, but you can tell But you can tell who I created by viewing the right hand. It will have my mark on it.
Oh. Interesting. So I would it would probably come to mind of which ones had a mark on their hand.
You never reviewed anyone's hands.
True. Well, I mean, Vinny's grabbed my hands multiple times, so I noticed it on him.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
He stops for a moment and looks at you. How very odd. You seem to be carrying an extra passenger with you. He just kind of flicks your shoulder, Hal, and it sends the Crimson Emperor forcefully out of your body and kind of like force summoned.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, why did you do that? It was very unrespectable of you. Oh, excuse me, did I give you credence into my castle? Oh, I don't know. I've been here a very long time. Surely you remember me. Oh, I do remember you. And I do believe I told you not to come back. Oh, was that the case? Is that why you sealed me in that box down there? Oh,
Oh.
how I never would have guessed. It seems it didn't hold you. Oh, what a pity. But there's not much you can do now with the state you're in.
Yeah, I unfortunately had to make a deal with them to leave everyone else alone.
I could
Don't
still,
worry, we're all keeping an eye on him.
I could still mess with your core pupil. Oh, try.
By the way, as soon
That
as the
would-
Crimson Emperor, sorry, as soon as the Crimson Emperor out, everybody sees Graves like 2 steps back, like fuck this shit, I ain't dealing with it again.
Oh, I most certainly invite you to try. It's a bit of a, how should you say, protected. They're quite strong these days. Don't mind if I do. And you see the Crimson Emperor try to lay a hand on Aurora, sorry. And Aurora, out of your hand, there is a symbol of Tepish on it. You see it just glow with a bit of blood kind of come up, and a spirit weapon from the blood forms as it cuts off the hand of the Crimson Emperor.
That's right, fuck your spirit, Hal.
Told you I was keeping an eye on him.
The blood of yours then slicks back into your body from the mark that was left on your hand. Well, it seems that you've quite been prepared. No matter, I still have one wonderful plaything over there.
Is he talking about Slush?
He
Okay.
then peers over from Hal and smiles at Graves. Gives him a wink.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare fucking smile this way. I want nothing to do with you.
Aurora's gonna step in front of Graves.
Yeah, so will Hal.
It doesn't really matter. He just kind of goes up behind Graves.
Oh.
And then just kind of like grabs you on the shoulder, Graves. Is that the case?
I will
Do tell me.
I bash out my fucking shield, like swing my fucking foot, like, nah, fuck this, get the fuck away from me.
You swing it, and it just kind of like phases through him.
I don't care, I'm gonna keep on swinging, get the fuck away from me, like, nah, I'm flailing.
So you just keep trying to flail at him. He's like, you know, this is very rude to try to keep a stable form in front of you. No matter.
Well, get the fuck off of me then. I want nothing to do with you, Oh, you creepy son of a bitch. And he's just gonna, like, shimmy his way fucking forward, and, like, he's gonna turn around and face him, but he's, like, he's obviously very upset.
Oh, poor boy's upset now. What are you going to do about it? Try to kill me? I think you've done that before. It's failed.
I don't want anything. I want nothing to do with you. Good, bad, kill, live. I fucking don't care. Go. Be the spirit to the air Ganassi. Fucking fuck with the
how
fuck with
interesting.
the elf vampire. I don't give a shit. But stop fucking with me. You fuck up my whole senses. Go away.
He whispers in your ear, how very interesting that you have one of my friends marked upon you. I wonder how that will turn out.
Which fucking friend is that? Is that my two?
No, the other,
no,
porter
no.
guy. Spirit.
No.
No, I know who he's talking about now.
He just taps your shoulder and you get the visions of the nightmares you've been having as he slinks back over into Hal and he just says to you, Hal, your friends are very rude, you know. Maybe you should do better with them. Maybe find a different pussy altogether.
Ah, you're the rude one.
You see
Graves grab his head and he falls down to a knee, like, just head in his hands, just you hear like really heavy breathing. You see black smoke pouring from the mouth of his mask or of his helmet.
He's become animated.
Let's
Great.
see. Hold on.
Graves.
Before the Crimson
Um,
Emperor shrinks back into Hal, Graves looks up at him. I will not become his.
You can try and resist all you want. Then the Tepish just says, "Well, dear Aurora, all this is very exciting, but I must be going back to sleep. It takes quite a bit for me to keep this form forward, but I wish you in your best luck. Do take that book of mine as a gift."
Thank you, Latefish, and have a good rest.
Hopefully we meet on better terms sometime. I hear there's a arena opened up around here. Maybe I'll pop by for a visit.
I do want to do an
He-
arena sometime soon. Never had a fight in a while.
He walks
Yeah.
back. He walks back into his coffin, and then goes as the machine then tumbles him back underneath the statue, sliding it forward as the book is then shut and is presented to you.
Book!
Well, speaking of the arena, you two don't know this, but I gotta kill the Beastmaster, who's in charge of the arena. So yeah, I gotta go back there eventually. We've already fought there before.
In all my research on the castle and whatnot, have I read anything about the Beastmaster?
You don't know anything about it.
Bossum would have wrote about the
Anything?
Beastmaster.
Graves, the most that you know is little bits of the castle. You don't know everything. Names do not make its way into the reports. Places do.
What do I know about the arena? Then?
You know it's an arena where gladiators fight.
Okay.
Just those gladiators are monsters.
What do I know about the Beastmaster?
Oh, was that Aurora?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aurora, you know a lot more. Roll me a history check to see how much you remember.
Yeah, you better call skills. Oh.
3. I rolled in that one.
You know, your
First one.
memory does not allow you to remember very much. I mean, you remember there's a place called the arena. You're there one time. You wanted to go back, but your duty never really let you, as it was pretty far in the castle.
I don't remember much though.
Yeah, you know, you may be Aurora in name, but you are 100% Vex in fucking nature.
The only thing that you remember specifically was eating a candy apple.
No short-term memory, or no long-term memory, barely a short-term memory.
Candy apple.
Well, I mean, it was probably because candy apple. Listen.
Well, Well, you know, the only one of all of us who has resided in the castle for gods know how long.
Correction. Castle grounds.
Resided as part of the castle for gods know how long. Doesn't know shit. Sorry, the thunder. It's okay. Do we want to go and try to take out that now? Hal? I wouldn't mind a good fight after some of the stuff I've encountered as of late.
Out of character, I still wanted to level up my class, but I could, but I kind of wanted to level up my class.
Didn't you guys want to find the safe place that was just up the staircase?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's try to do that first so we have an easier
Alright.
teleport.
I'll allow you to lead the way, Hal, please.
Sure?
You walk up the
Who
staircase.
has the lantern flail, by the way?
Huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Who has the lantern flail?
me.
You? Okay.
It's not your
Is-
typical
I know I
lantern,
have,
but
and
it's
I
just
know I have the like fruity
seated flail.
seeded flail. Yeah.
You walk up the
Never.
staircase, and as you continue to walk up, you come to a alcove on the right. Would you like to go in?
Sure. Always love alcoves.
As you go into the alcove, huh?
Can I roll some sort of perception check and kind of see if I hear anything?
Sure.
Six.
You hear cards shuffling.
I hear somebody shuffling a deck of cards.
I'll probably continue
Yeah, let's
to
go ahead
go
and let's
forward
go ahead and go down like. Oh, okay. So not going down that
to
alcove.
proficiency in playing card sets. I hear cards, I follow. Someone's playing poker.
Yeah, I was gonna follow the cards.
Well, is it coming from the alcove on the right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, continue to the right where the alcove is.
Aurora's just gonna poke her head in.
So, what you... Oh, one moment. What you see in front of you
Mm-hmm.
is around a large table. There is a gander of skeletons. Each of them are all sitting at a table, all dressed up in suits, as they're shuffling cards and putting chips on the table, playing a game of poker.
Did we just stumble upon a casino?
Not necessarily.
A gambling house. Of sorts.
I'll summon Royale and Flush and well, I mean, Flush doesn't really talk, but maybe he knows something. He's the card guy.
I'm just gonna go ahead and ask. I'm gonna say out loud. What's going on here?
Hey, yo, quiet! We're in a game here. Can't you see we're trying to play cards? Hey, shush! I'm about to make my winning move here. Just let me.
What?
I'm gonna raise you.
Ow! Fuck, that hurt. Warning. Warning next time. I'm on headphones. Oh,
Sound barrier.
oh. It burst out my bloody eardrums.
Can't you see
Can you
we're
repeat
here?
that?
Can't you see we're playing a game of
They're
cards
playing.
here? Yo, I'm trying to raise myself
Hey.
over here. I got myself a bet and I'm gonna win. You think you're gonna win? I'm gonna get it for you.
So yeah, I'll summon out Royal and Flush. See what Flush thinks of all
The
this.
room is literally looking like an old cemetery with cobblestone brick and everything. Quite dreary, but it's just this random ass fucking wooden table in the middle. There's bottles of booze around. There's like a picnic basket where they're pulling out sandwiches and they're chomping on the sandwich and it just falls through them.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything for us here.
They have
No!
food.
I won! God damn it!
Listen,
Fuck! No! How can you
I
win for
think,
two games straight in a row? We just fucking started. I will tell you that I am the luckiest.
yes,
Can
I believe we should go ahead and go. Bye.
Can I make some kind of roll to see if the guy who's been winning is either cheating or is he just lucky?
Sure, roll an Arcana check.
An Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's cheating. That's an insight.
15.
There's no magical effects.
Can I roll an insight to check?
Sure.
Can I as well for this?
Sure.
I he is 100% over the table. Like, there is no underhanded tactics going on there at all. That skeleton is the luckiest fuck in the entire universe.
What does Flush think?
Rolled a 3.
So, Graves, you don't see anything fishy. It's fine. Slush. Slush's
Rush it.
insight is...
No, Flush, not Slush. I
Oh.
summoned Royal and Flush. Because Flush is the cards guy.
Flush
and
doesn't
he-
talk, and Royal...
Yeah.
He just shrugs. Aurora,
I rolled a 16.
your Arcana check just sees that the only thing that's spooky around here is that they're dead. That's it.
Yeah.
Also, the only magical thing you see is the picnic basket.
What
It's-
about my light sense?
It is a magical item. Roll me an insight, Aurora, for what kind of magical item it is.
And what about my light sense?
Give me a second. You found
19.
the magical picnic basket of infinite sandwiches.
Nice.
Thank you.
Your-
Pass that over. Thank you.
Your light sense is... I don't know, they're all kind of filled with life. They all believe they're okay.
Graves,
Yes.
I want that basket.
Well, it's not ours to take, and I'm not going to steal it for you.
Okay.
I could make a distraction.
Now,
You
my
know.
friends, let's play again! Fine, one more game. Fine, okay, I'll
don't-
tell you, I'll play a game with you. Just not poker anymore.
I'm gonna.
Can we change it a bit? Shall
Can
we,
I dispel
kid?
magic on the skeleton?
You want to do what?
Wait, never mind. Scratch that.
I was about to say, can I go to the table and see if I could get them to let me play a round or two?
Sure. So what are you going to say when you roll up to the table?
When I head to the table, say, would you gentlemen mind if you cut me in for a round?
Cut you in? You're all living flesh and bones. You couldn't be staying around here for all the games we play. Yeah, but I mean, I guess we could cut you some slack. Okay, sure, we can cut you in, but we're not playing poker anymore. We're playing some blackjack. Yes, we are. We're playing a bit of blackjack today.
Can I insight check them? That sounded really just there was a dark vibe behind those words. I don't know if I was the only one that felt that dark vibe, but there was a dark vibe behind those words.
Vibes check out.
Vibe check.
I said 15.
Your vibe check tells you that they're just going to be playing blackjack.
Oh no, I meant their words about we'll cut you some slack. You're flesh and bone. You can't play the games we do.
It was a
That's
skeleton. It was a skeleton pun.
Yeah. I don't know, they seem to be fine to me. I rolled a 13 on the
Well,
site.
I'm gonna go
They
ahead
seem
and
fine.
mute myself. You play some poker. My apologies. Blackjack.
Now let's deal you in.
Win the basket from him, Hal!
You realize gambling is against the. You know what? It's no use. You're
Just kind of like, wait, I'm
Rebels
like,
against-
really?
you're practically rebels against the guild anyway. What the
I'll
fuck?
just, Hal will just look at Graves, like, kind of stand up straight and be like, hold his arms out, like, I'm a
We could
fucking
be
criminal, what do you
exploring-
expect?
We could be exploring the castle, and you're here gambling.
For an endless sandwich basket.
Oh,
And
you
listen-
wanted the endless sandwich basket. Well, why didn't you say so? Here, have a sandwich.
Wasn't there somewhere you wanted to explore? The reason we came up these stairs in the
But
first place?
if you want to win it from me, you do gotta bet. And I'm betting, because I'm a betting man. Maybe you can win it. But you gotta be throwing something else in the pot, too. Yeah, you gotta
be a
cough
betting
something
man.
up. Put it in the pot. But what you willing to bet here?
And I'm trying to see, it's like, I don't have very much that I could, like, item-wise. Mm.
Do these
Do these skeletons look like they're probably stronger than just basic skeletons?
They look like normal basic skeletons. They appear like normal basic skeletons is what I'll say.
Aurora puts 10 gold on the table.
Excellent! We got ourselves a betting woman. What about you, Wendy?
Oh, that's for Hal, because they'll win.
Oh, you got a lot of high chances here, buckaroo. Very well, he clacks open. I'll put my femur on the line. Not like I can really
Arcana
use
check
it
on that
anyways.
femur.
The other one says, why not? I'll stick my rib out.
Oh my god.
The other one says, I don't have a lot of spine to put in here, but you can have some of my fluid. He takes out a vial and sticks it up there.
My word.
Can I
Hal, you're
arcana
just
check
gonna
these
hear-
items?
Hal, you're gonna hear in your mind, in your mind, why are we doing this?
15.
What do you want to check, Balsam?
I want to arcana check that, though, whatever they put on the table. Like the ribs,
So,
the
the
femur
one
and
that
the
you see
fluid.
is a magical femur, and the magical femur
god.
is a magical femur of dashing. The other one put a rib on, and you see it's a magical ribbed eye. As in that
Oh my
you can throw the rib somewhere else and see through it. And the other one was some spinal fluid, and it is a magical vial of spinal fluid that will strengthen one's bones. It'll give you some backbone for sure.
Ah. This one might... I think this is a good game to play. Keep going.
You know how to play blackjack, right?
It's been a while. I'm used to more poker than blackjack, but
Long
I don't know.
story
Well, I'm
short-
pretty sure D&D blackjack is different.
Long story short, I'm gonna deal you. You're gonna roll me a 1d6, and I'm gonna give you a card. Then you're gonna roll me another 1d6, and we'll give you a card. And then after that, you can either choose to hit, meaning you're gonna ask for another card. You're gonna cut where you want me to cut the deck, and then you give me some money, or you're going to raise, meaning you know exactly that you're going to win, but you want everybody to raise it a bit higher. Or you're going to just flat out hold. Your goal is to get to 21. You want to get to 21, not over, but not too much under. If you're the highest in the pot, or higher than the dealer, you win.
Okay.
Pringle gonna start smoking a cigarette in the corner, just waiting for this to be done. Wait, am I muted? No, I'm not. Yeah, Pringle starts, or not Pringle. Graves.
You see the visage
where
of
the
Prango
triangle come
immediately appear as a ghost and then disappear. You all are hallucinating. Y'all take one psychic damage.
No.
Graves is standing in the corner, smoking a cigarette, waiting for this to be done. Just.
All right.
Aurora's gonna put that out.
This is.
While it's in
Okay,
his mouth?
very nice. Now, roll me a d6.
All right.
Your first starting card is a 2 of clubs.
What the heck?
2 of clubs.
Now, here's your second card. He gives you
Well-
now roll me a d20.
D20.
While they're playing, can I cast Detect Magic?
1 minute.
You got this, Hal!
Yeah, I got a 2 on the
So
D20.
a 10 is 10, and then you have a Jack 11, Queen 12, King 13, and an Ace is an automatic 15.
I was like, huh?
So you
Got
have
it.
a 2 of clubs and a Jack of hearts. Meaning your total right now would be 13.
13.
The one skeleton who's in a blue suit says, "You know, I think I'm gonna cut. He passes out. He raises it by a couple of chips. It's about worth 20-ish gold. So everyone has to cough it up. 20 gold.
Aurora
No, sorry. He's raising the threshold. So he cuts the deck. Dealer cuts the deck. He raises it by 20, so 20 is the minimum.
Aurora fills in the blank.
Well, I'll do the 20 gold.
Well, you don't have to raise it. He's just raising the threshold minimum that someone can raise or bet on. Does that make sense?
So
Gotta match it.
I gotta match it at least, though.
No, you
Yeah,
don't have to
that's what you
match it.
gotta
He's saying, I'm
Okay.
raising the minimum. So minimum is 20.
Got it. I see.
He gets his card. Goes to the next guy. You know, I think I'm gonna just lay it right here and hold myself over. Now it's the other skeleton's turn. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna just I'm gonna raise y'all by 50. You gonna pop in 50?
Can I make some kind of check to see if he's bluffing or not?
Roll me insight.
Or insight or perception?
Insight.
Aw, man. I got an 11. My perception's better.
You don't really know. He has a pretty good poker face and all, not having any emotion.
I can do it for you if you want. I feel like I have too much anyway, and honestly, it's just weird.
Oh, I have a plus. Well, I mean, I have good insight. I just rolled low.
So you're gonna fork up the 50 gold to keep playing?
Why not?
Okay.
Yampa.
As it comes around back to the dealer, he says, "Very well. So, dealer, I personally am gonna give myself a card." So he hits. Okay. So it is now the next person's turn. I'm gonna stay the same. Oh wait, no. Sorry, this is your turn.
Trying to thing. I need a 6 to get 21, and anything below that would be really
Because you
good.
have the 2 of clubs and a jack of hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's what you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hit. Might as well.
Okay. Give me a d20 roll.
An 8. I don't know what that means.
You bust.
Well,
Not necessarily. When I got a 2 and got a jack.
okay. You got a 4 of clubs.
So that's a 17
Yes.
total.
Next person's turn. He's going to... He's going to cut to 90. So now the new limit is 90.
Mm.
He gets a card. He busted.
Nice.
Due to busting, everybody has to show their hand.
All right.
So as you all show your hands, you got a 17. Skeleton in the orange suit got an 18. The
Ah,
other
damn
one got a 9. And the dealer got specifically a 20.
Ah.
Shit.
Shit.
Dealer wins 280 gold. Why, thank you, boys. It's very nice playing with you. Very funny. Okay, I'm the dealer now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We always pass it around. Gold transfers from person to person.
But I'll say that's it. Just continue on. Maybe play another time. Continue on with
Oh, you're leaving the entire table already? But we just started. Come on.
I've got business to attend to, boys.
Fine, fine. Hey, you, the one in the with all the shrubbery on.
Shrubbery.
Have a sandwich.
I take the sandwich.
It's
Oh, we finally.
It is a turkey pork sandwich.
Who wants the sandwich? It's got meat.
I'll eat it. This poor, tiresome dragon requires sustenance.
As you eat it, Balsam, your mouth is filled with the super salty taste of salt pork mixed with old shriveled up jerky turkey with Limburger cheese spread on it.
Well, it definitely is a sandwich. Nom 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 nom.
Not worth stealing?
It is extremely dry and it takes you an eternity to chew. As it saps all the moisture from your mouth, it feels like there's a Sahara desert inside your mouth as your tongue feels like it's drying up as jerky.
He'll look to Aurora after the question and say, "Definitely not."
Okay, I guess. I'll leave them their basket.
Okay. Is that all? Do you wish to play another game of blackjack with the skeletons? Or
No, maybe some other time.
Graves, what do you think of all this?
What do I think of all of this? I've been waiting to get out of this room since we got into it. I did not believe we should stay and gamble for a basket.
No, we're
Of
leaving the basket.
sandwiches. Do not forget the sandwiches
It
part.
does not matter if it was with sandwiches or gold. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it was for gold. The guild could very much use that. But whatever the case, we have more of this castle to explore. Much, much more.
I know. That's why I only tried once. Better to try than not try at all.
Understandable, I presume.
Which is why I took the brave position of eating the sandwich. And that let everybody know that we have no more use here.
Will you continue up the staircase?
Yes.
Okay. As you continue up the staircase, you come to, on the right of you, a safe room. Standing in the safe room as you walk in is what appears to be an elaborate room that is filled with all kinds of furnishings that look like there was a sort of looks like there was a funeral held here a long time ago. And in front of the casket stands a man dressed within a long leather coat, has a whip at his hilt, and looks quite sad as a ghostly figure.
Oh, I would approach him.
Hi.
When I approach him, is he like looking down at the casket?
Yeah. Sort of like in a mournful...
I'll say to him, like, I don't know who you have lost, but I can understand the pain that you're in of losing someone, if anything, close to you. And I'm sorry for your loss.
He just looks at you, nods his head. And he sits down in the chair where he would normally be and just kind of thinks to himself.
I'll ask him, if you don't mind me asking, you don't need to answer, but who was the person?
He points to a placard.
I read the placard.
The placard.
Plus, I can't read it.
The Crimson Bard. The
Oh.
the 10th king of the Castle of Chaos.
Oh.
So I'd like to try to read as well.
Yeah, Hal's eyes will probably widen. It saying the Crimson Bard. Like, oh.
This is the man that you see sitting on the chair. Uploading a picture.
And you've said before that as a bard I have heard Richter. Anyways. Shut up, he's my favorite. But you said as a bard I've heard like tales and whispers of the legends of the Crimson Bard, correct?
Yes, the Crimson Bard was a king of chaos, but he was also known to have been able to throw down with the undead of the world. That's where the term dance party comes from. He was the one that made it up.
Of course he did.
Out of character, I want you to imagine a bard of disco and funk, but in D&D,
Oh no.
through a Castlevania setting, where the final battle is a disco funk battle of dance,
Hold on. Hold on.
as Death
I
has an
have
afro and a boombox and is fucking shifting around like a corpse.
I have a picture. Hold on. I for some reason I am thinking of Hold on. I need to find the picture, but in the meantime, I'll say to him, like, were you close with the Crimson Bard? Did you know them well?
As he attempts to speak, you hear no voice, but you see a silent message above that just says, "Yes, I was very close to the man that you know as the Crimson Bard, for I was his loyal aide and servant. He was my best friend. However, my spirit is dead, and no longer sits where it should."
Hmm.
Open that.
And you, as his loyal friend, are standing guard over him. I see.
Yes.
Then you're a very wonderful friend.
Would you like the best picture that I can find for what this Crimson Bard would look like?
Hold on, I have a picture.
Because he was a Dragonborn.
It's not. Oh, he was a Dragonborn?
Yes.
Another dragon.
The
I
words
tell you,
just
we do great things.
the words just appear as he says, "Who are you?"
My name is Halatus. I've been exploring this castle and, well, I've experienced a feeling similar to yours, but I lost my twin sister and said, I wish everything that I could have protected her the day she died, but I was unfortunately unable to. But at the same time, I will always remember her, and she will be eternally dear to my heart.
He says, in the writing, I do feel your pain, but for why are you here within this castle?
I was initially tasked with killing and defeating a certain person here within these walls, but
May I know who they were? Or who they are?
the Beastmaster in the arena.
And the rest of you?
Sorry, what?
I was
Again-
ordered to be here.
Why?
Oh, why are we here?
Yes. He doesn't have a
Oh, that boss
voice.
is
He's
nice.
just writing with a skywrite.
I didn't hear what you said.
For why are you here? Any points for the rest of you?
I'm here under commands.
What are your commands?
I'm just following along.
to extract information about the castle for use by both my guild, my military, and my government.
You see him sneer a bit as his eyebrows furrow. So you mean the same government that killed my master?
If your former master was a former king of chaos, then more than likely. I am also here to restore order.
Your guild has
Chaos has
tried.
reigned supreme.
Your guild has tried many times to restore order. However, each and every time they summon a great calamity that fucks them in the ass.
And we will continue to attempt to restore order until order has been restored. Whether
Order has
that
already
be
been restored
by
multiple times. You just don't
AKA,
like
they're
it.
just gonna keep getting fucked in the ass.
You just don't like it because it's not your order.
I go where I am ordered, and I do what I am told. I've been a good soldier.
You mean a good
I will
slave.
not stray from that path now.
It seems that you're a good dog, then.
You may call me what you wish. And if that is how you see me, that is how you see me.
He points to you, Aurora. Why are you here?
Consider it checking on the state of the rest of the castle after having spent so much time protecting the castle grounds.
Very well. I am simply here to guard my friends. From the guild that so effortlessly said they wanted peace. Instead, they sent in someone in secret and killed him, starting this whole conflict. For I am truly sorry that I had such an effect on the world, but you could say that my consciousness sits upon this throne.
I actually didn't catch what you just said. Could you repeat that, please?
He said, I'm quite sorry for the people of the other worlds, but not for you, not for your guild. For they can suffer the full wrath. But I won't be able to do it, for my consciousness is the one that sits on the throne. Sadly, not me.
Is there any way we can quell this anger? Instead of trying to kill everything.
I'm not the person who should be asking about this. In all honesty, I care not what happens to this world.
We, out of character, we didn't think to ask Latepish.
What is it, your consciousness we should speak to about that?
You can try, or you can die.
What?
Trust me, we are of no false belief that we are in any particular shape to take on the current King of Chaos. That is a pipe dream, a fool's errand right now.
It's always a
But your
fool's
castle-
errand.
But your castle will crumble. Your reign of chaos will die, and you along with it.
Was it truly a reign
It
of
may not be-
chaos before you got involved? Who else did it affect, besides anybody in the castle?
Anybody that enters your castle.
Which was who? Oh, right. the only guild that ever enters our castle.
You know,
You may believe that your chaos is some perverted sense of order, but you have no idea how wrong you are. Order exists within order. It is the most basic sense of organization, of cleanliness, of stability. This castle possesses none of that.
but who's to say it didn't for the people living in the castle?
I believe the context you're looking for is that you're woefully unprepared to make an argument of a place that you barely know. But do continue, make grand assumptions.
They're not assumptions. They're eyewitness accounts. They're my witness accounts.
Really? Tell me.
This place, this castle is so messed up, so warped. One of the former party members of this group, there are now 13 mechanized versions of him sitting down in the prison.
And?
Where
Hey, that's
This
prison
pla-
stuff, not castle stuff.
and you, Aurora, you have this what contract with a vampire? Like we have taken spirits upon our souls in this castle. Even I am guilty of that one. Hal, you have a crimson devil that rests on your soul. What is this group has gone beyond mad, beyond mental.
Hey guys, I think Graves is losing his shit.
The spirit just says.
I would like to remind you that you're a dragonborn. What is crazy about what's going on right now?
I am a dragonborn, but that is normal. That is simple.
It's really not.
I mean, yes, it is not normal in this. You are a dragonborn as well. Shut your fucking face. Excuse my language, Lathander. I'm terribly sorry. All I am saying is this group has gone This is why your guild sent me here.
He just looks at you, and you see a proverbial sigh as it's written in Skyrite, as he just kind of throws his leg over the other and just kind of huffs, and he says in Skyrite, "Sounds quite pretentious coming from a person that willingly does everything their master tells them to without question, and does that in the case of order."
Because that is what a loyal soldier does. A loyal soldier follows the directions that their commanders give them.
Hi, I'm a loyal soldier for Latepish if you think about it, but I still didn't fully listen. As you can see by my being here with you instead of being on the grounds.
He says to Graves, "Well, if it's then your commander's orders, are you being commanded to think a certain way? Are you being commanded to look at this castle in a certain way? Or can you think for yourself? If you can't think for yourself..."
That is the problem here. Everybody believes that I am simply thinking for the guild, simply thinking what my commanders tell me to think. No, I have read the eyewitness reports. I have seen firsthand the barbaric nature of this castle and its grounds. The barbaric nature that it has put on this group. It has.
Would you not say that if no one has ever entered our castle besides you, and you're the only ones to deem us unworthy and chaotic and mindless monsters, And your guild is also the only eyewitness reports, and is also the only ones witnessing these horrors, and is also the only one affected, because they only go into this castle. Does that not seem a bit skewed in perception?
Does not matter how skewed perception may or may not be. A loyal soldier follows orders,
Then
and
I guess your argument
following
means. Then
orders.
I guess your argument holds zero water.
To you, it may. To me, it is everything. It is my oath. It is my pact. It is my word. And my word is my life.
Braves, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a monk as well as a bard, and I was loyal to my sect. They didn't believe a word I said. I was loyal to them, and they said they would have my back. But they didn't. They dropped me and threw me to the wolves. Loyalty can be bought. But loyalty, true loyalty, is earned.
Guild has earned my true loyalty.
And as soon as you're useless, they'll feed you to the wolves as well. As soon as you're no longer of use to them, you're no longer a use and they will dump you.
Just remember, there is a difference between thinking for yourself and thinking the thoughts that are fed to you on a spoon.
Graves. I mean, you don't see anything because his face is covered up by his helmet and whatnot, but like you hear a sigh, and then Graves he doesn't like drop his shoulders or anything, but he does step back. You can see exasperation on his body.
As this is all going down, the spirit walks over and closes the casket, and he says to Hal in Skyrite, "You're free to travel here, but please don't stay long."
We will respect you and your friend. I promise.
So you have unlocked a new save point. Would you like to continue exploring, or what do you want to do?
Should we just try to go straight after Macaprango? Macacazars.
Go and kill and attempt to defeat Macaprango. There are 4 of us here now.
Yes. Before that, I have an idea of how to try to deal with them, but it's incredibly dangerous and it might get me killed, but it's an idea.
You want to share with the group?
Possibly. I was thinking of trying his attack and somehow getting him to not move, restrain him, get him to stop moving in some way, and hitting him as hard with this potion after drinking it. And I'll hold up the magma 1/ potion.
I also have one on me as well. I have a delayed death. One second. I have them all written down. I have a delayed death. I have there it is. I have an aura of power, and I have a magic absorption.
No, what potion?
Magic absorption.
I wanted to try and make another potion, like take a small short rest in one of the closer Safe rooms, though. A very particular fashion.
I mean, can't we
Where-
teleport
Not
between safe rooms?
You can.
Mhm.
Not
So why don't we
allowed. Can't do
teleport
that.
him to 20?
To
The
20.
inner clock, the inner clock tower.
Oh, yeah.
The inner cock tower.
Clock tower, motherfucker.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
We're children. Anyways, yeah, we'll go there first. I wanted to make. How many can I make on a short rest?
Are you traveling to number 20, the inner clock tower bar?
Yes.
So as you fast travel there. Oh no, I said fast travel. As you teleport there. It's fast traveling.
Nice.
As you teleport there, what happens is you all appear, and the bartender says, "Well, I must say, you most certainly like my bar a lot. I'd be very hard pressed if you didn't come by ever so often." And Aurora, there is a new thing at the bar.
What is this?
A kitten.
What does it look like?
I'll grab you a picture.
Oh, speaking of baby, I need to check on Tarkus.
Hey guys, do you think I could fry his intellect circuitry board? Like,
Oh,
if
internal
I cast
boards?
feeble mind on him?
He's part monk, so he has high hit wisdom as a monk. Just keep that in mind. And he has high dex and high whiz, at least, and high AC. From the last time we fought him.
Okay, but do we know about his intelligence?
Nope, I don't think anyone hit him with int saves.
I guess it's time to find out if psychic damage works on a robot, huh?
But point of
Are we
reference.
attacking our robo friend? Oh wait, no, we're attacking Mecha. Franco, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You see a small gray kitty with a black hood on it.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Tosses Ivan at him.
Ivan immediately appears as a Black Panther, and the cat immediately gets scared and ducks underneath the blankets.
Oh.
Ivan
You have
comes
a new
out.
little brother.
Ivan looks very confused as he's looking around, and he looks over at you like, "The fuck did you summon me for?"
No. It's okay.
You have a new little brother.
It's okay. You're so cute.
Ivan just kind of like walks around and sniffing stuff.
Aurora's just gonna keep trying to call the kitty out.
It pokes its little two ears out, and then its eyes, and it kind of just looks around with the tail all puffed up.
No.
It's okay. He's friendly, I promise.
I'll see if Tarkus wants to come out. Just set the backpack on the ground if he wants to come out of it. Because Tarkus isn't that big.
Darkus is munching on jerky.
My backpack
He's
is
a jerky boy.
baby Bjorn. He just fucking chills on my backpack and eats all day. That's a life.
So the cat comes from out under the covers and like kind of like walks around, looking around. It just kind of looks up at you, Aurora, with its big black eyes.
If I need to, I will roll animal handling.
You want to roll animal handling?
Aww.
No, I don't want to roll animal handling.
What'd you get? Oh, well, you know, you attempt to like pick it up, but like you're a little bit too fast, and it like backs up and scratches you.
What sucks is when I watched the dice roll, it landed on an edge between 8 and 16. Or 18.
No.
It seems you found my wonderful new friend here.
That's not that Sven. No, you're
I am naming him Steam.
Oh, she's trying so hard.
You try again to pick up the cat, and again you go too quickly this time, and it like bites your hand and slashes the other one.
Aww.
It hisses at you and goes back under the covers.
So
Well,
there we go.
Due to your
Fucking dirty 20.
Due to your other two fails, this one's a bit harder to pull off, but you manage to like kind of like pet on the head a bit. It's not growling, but it's not purring at you. It's just kind of neutral to you right now. It doesn't really want to come out now.
If I can just get behind the ears, it'll all be better, guys.
it will get worse.
Steam is just a little nervous right now. I recommend you come back later. And then Ivan kind of like sniffs on the bun and says, "Oh, you have a cat as well." And he just picks Ivan up by like underneath the arms and like picks him up over the head. "Well, hello, little kitty." Ivan lets out a meow as a panther. Wow.
Blip.
Your cat looks undernourished. Are you feeding him well? He looks a bit starved. Balsam.
I cast. What's the spell again?
Darkness. Okay.
Darkness on Graves.
Oh no.
Graves, what happens is you have darkness cast on you and you go blind for a minute, and then out of nowhere you feel a thump as a large panther has bolt tackled you into the ground.
A what?
Get this blasted thing off of me!
You feel sandpaper licks on your face.
I mean, my face is covered. I have a helmet on.
You feel sandpaper licks kind of like scraping up against the metal of your helmet. It's like scrape, 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 scrape.
I just polished this.
Wait.
Oh, look, he likes you.
Huh?
The cat?
No, Ivan.
Ivan
jumped from the
Okay.
arms of the bartender over, tackled Graves in the darkness, and is like kind of lapping up the darkness, but is into licking on Graves as well. You just feel like his claws are kind of like coming out, and he's like kneading, but it's like scraping heavily against your metal and scratching it up.
I just polished this. Can you please get it off?
You hear deep rumble
cannot.
purrs from the cat.
He is a boy of his own mind. Typically does not like to listen to me.
Well,
So you will be stuck in that position for quite a while. I am sorry, my friend.
It's just a cat, Graves.
I guess so, but
Just relax and chill. I've got stuff to prepare. I'm gonna make 2 potions for
So
basically mechanically a short rest.
you'll take a 2-hour short rest, and for the whole 2 hours, Graves, there's a panther on top of you.
can I try getting him off at any point?
I mean, you can roll a strength save.
Dirty 20.
You kind of just slump him off you.
I am sorry, big cat panther. Yes, panther. I'm sorry, panther. I guess I'm not sure which one of you he belongs to, but I am not one to lay on the ground for very long.
As you get up, you're in a cloud of darkness.
Well, that fades
Gotta
away
wait
for a
it
minute.
out.
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage. See if you can get your bearings.
11.
You walk in one direction, you end up hitting a wall.
I'm not walking. If I can't see anything, I'm not walking anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying right where the fuck I am.
Eventually, Ivan has had enough, and there's just about a half a cloud of darkness left. It's not that big, so if you took a step out, you would be able to see where you're going now. And he walks over to Aurora and just kind of rubs up against your legs, Aurora. Big old panther.
She starts petting him.
He lays over and leans against you and kind of opens up for belly rubs.
Hey, someone loves me. And she gives him belly rubs.
He lets out panther meows and purrs. Are you going to take a step out, Graves?
I'll step out of the darkness.
You take a step out and you see a shadow panther on the ground getting belly rubs from a druid.
From at this point, I probably look like a bush with arms poking out of it, giving this panther a belly rub.
That's not even the weirdest thing I've seen here yet. Are we? How you're finishing up? You know what? I will just sit here and wait.
Oh,
Would you like some soup, my friend?
Yes.
No, thank you.
I'll take some. I need to wash out that sandwich.
Well, what?
It is a creamy chicken soup.
Ooh. Now this is a meal.
It is a holy chicken soup. As you are taking bites and eating it, upon doing so you feel fully refreshed with a bardic inspiration, and you have resistance to radiance. Anyone else want a bowl?
I'll take a bowl.
You can bowl at that point.
It is a creamy chicken soup. You all get the same buffs.
Resistance to what now?
Radiance.
And
Okay.
we have a
Alright,
bardic int.
Aurora, through your constant belly rubs and loving on Ivan, you have gained 1 affinity point with Ivan.
Woo! Yay!
You probably have more affinity than Balsam.
Balsam, your current affinity with Ivan is at 6 out of a
Nice.
potential 40.
Nice.
Can't steal lives, but I can steal pets.
Does
I
Tarkus
did.
want some soup? Instead of some jerky.
So the Thanks-a-Lotl comes out, and Tarkus, he can't have the soup because it's too hot,
Aw.
but he does just kind of sit in your lap and just chill.
I can cool it down. With wind
That
and
chill is
everything.
off the charts.
How
yeah, I can
cold
probably cool
of
it down
you
on
to do
wind.
so. I didn't know we were going to be having an ice time in here. After all, you did want to chill out, so I won't try to give you too much grief for it.
Hey, Cactus.
Yeah?
Cool pun.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
What, is Balsam going to give us the cold shoulder now?
My god.
I don't know. He seems a little frosty.
God never came
Alright.
here. He froze over in the last ice age.
Headphones off. Ain't hear shit now.
I love these.
I am living for this.
Me too. Oh my word. Real life hideous laughter.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to chill touch, but I'll just have
My
to
phone's
reach out
still
with.
out.
I'll have to reach out with a shocking grasp to tell you forward that I have a message for you, my friend.
Ooh?
It may be a gust of
Who?
words in the long run, but
I'm
I
I'm
promise
about
you
to
it's
leave
not
the
a
call.
vicious mockery of anything. I'm not even
I
going to
am
charm you.
boy.
Boy, what?
Just,
Yo.
Are you going to take the initiative and tell me? I don't want to force any damage out, though.
Oh my
I'm no
God.
psychic. What are
And it's
y'all?
not like he's got a feeble mind.
Oh, Lord. That was certainly a bless for me. Maybe I can aid you in your next pun.
That's okay. Alex is probably considering this to be a blight, so, you know.
Oh, sorry, are we
can beat
inflicting
you.
wounds upon you?
You get
wanna-
one more.
What the?
You get one more. My finger is on the end call button. You get one more.
Would you say that it would be a good time to remove this curse? If so, I can revivify you with the daylight that brings. You could dispel my magic, or are you going to use a banishment?
No, he's waiting for greater restoration to be cast on this group so the puns stop.
You'll need a death ward for that, my friend. Because I only strike in criticals.
Oh, he left.
Damn.
He quit.
What a ray of frost he can be.
Truly.
He didn't even make a good hellish rebuke.
Oh my God, I can't anymore. Stop.
That's
I
okay. Once
can't.
he warms up, he'll be back in.
I bestow a curse upon you, for you shall blink forward in time when my fireball of puns
Oh God.
come to a remove. I shall hasten the effect so far and make a tidal wave wash over you. My wall of water
Jesus.
won't go down that easily, though.
Oh my word.
You may be put to sleep by the end of it.
Never ends. It just keeps going.
I'm
It really
reading all my abilities.
Should I spare the dying?
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't
before I...
fight the robot bunny.
Are you that mad at the puns?
I'm not mad. They're just bad.
Bad to
I
the
love that
bone.
joke.
I'm
yes,
not
we
mad
can.
in the slightest. They're just all
Alright.
bad.
But speaking of the bunny, so I have a dumb idea, guys.
And
So
what might that be?
so he wants to kill Mecha Prango, right? Oh wait, no, I have a question for you, Cactus. If I turn with the disguise self mask, if I turn into creatures that are or like people that are smaller than me, will it work that way, or does it have to be like the same height or anything?
Same
Stuff like
height.
that.
You would just look like a very
Aw.
tall hare.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't work. Never mind that. I was gonna try to disguise myself as Prango to piss him off and to get targeted. So he would come after me. The other idea I have, out of character and mechanic wise, I have an ability that if I can teleport behind him, I will have advantage on the next attack.
Well, I'm sure that'll be good at mending the spirit.
To attack Mecha Prango with this molten slash.
Yeah,
damage.
so let's get you behind him.
But it has to be dark there, that's the thing. It has to be dim or dark light. Oh, wait. My flail. If I cause... If I cause by using the flail, cause his shadow to burst out and attack him, could I then teleport into a little bit of the shadow that was cast from Mecha Prango?
If his shadow comes out and attacks him, it becomes a shadow, no longer being on the ground. It's a creature at that point.
Let me see.
I know, I'm such a dust devil.
Because I've been thinking of like how to get it to where I can teleport behind him. In a way of getting that dim and darkness, because I can't see in darkness, so even if I cast darkness on him...
Step?
No. Well, my little teleport thing is kind of like Misty Step, but it has to be with, like... I posted it in the thing. When in dim light or darkness, as a bonus action, you could teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see that is also in dim light or darkness.
Why not just, instead of doing all this, because it's lit by torches, snuff out one of the torches?
I mean, yes.
I can literally put out all but like 2 torches if need be too.
And did I get anything else from that Maelstrom ability, or was it just the +2 to AC?
Just +2.
Okay.
And yes, Alex, all the puns are done.
Cool.
For now.
Fatherless puns, I know.
And I guess... with other stuff... No, that's my other stuff. Bless you.
There you go.
And we have approached the end session time.
Are y'all still down to continue on?
I'm pretty tired first.
Pretty tired.
Right.
Then we shall end session
And I think
here.